Let's get this straight. Just because she doesn't want a relationship with you, doesn't mean she wants to let you go. Sounds crazy maybe, but if you've ever found yourself asking, why does she keep coming back when she clearly doesn't want me? This video is going to answer that for you. Welcome back to the channel, where we teach you how to move with strength, clarity, and purpose. Today's topic is one. A lot of men are confused about why does a woman hold on to you, even when she says she's not interested? Why can't she let go? Why is she still watching your stories, texting you just to check in, or popping back into your life the moment you stop chasing? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most won't say out loud, you can be useful to a woman without being wanted by her. Some women love the attention, the validation, the emotional support, but they don't actually want you. Not in the way you think, they just don't want to lose access to you. And most men fall for this trap. They think her presence means there's still a chance. They confuse her occasional messages with hope, but what she's really doing is keeping you emotionally available in case she ever needs that ego boost, comfort, or backup. You're not crazy for noticing the mixed signals. You're not wrong for feeling confused. You're just playing a game without knowing the rules. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. By the end of this video, you'll understand why some women can't fully walk away, even if they've already made up their minds. You'll see how this affects your confidence, your peace, and your ability to move forward. And most importantly, you'll know exactly how to take your power back. Let's get into it. 1. She wants your attention, not your. She wants your attention, love. This is one of the hardest pills for most men to swallow. She doesn't want your heart, she just wants your energy. The compliments, the texts, the effort, the chase. It feels good to her. It feeds her self-esteem. It reminds her that she's still desirable. But the moment you start expecting anything real, like commitment, consistency, or emotional depth, she pulls away. See, attention is easy to take. Love comes with responsibility, and some women don't want that pressure. They want the benefits of being desired, without the obligation of being with you. You might think, but she talks to me every day. She laughs at my jokes. She shares personal stuff with me. That has to mean something. No, it means she enjoys the attention. It means she's getting her emotional needs met without giving you what you're really looking for, a meaningful connection. Men confuse attention with interest all the time, but they're not the same. A woman can enjoy your presence and still never plan to build anything with you. And the longer you keep giving her attention, the more you train her to keep you around without offering anything in return. Let's say you text her good morning every single day. You check in, you compliment her, you support her during tough times. You're giving her boyfriend level effort, but she never actually commits. And when you stop texting, she hits you with, hey stranger, or why'd you disappear? That's not love. That's control. That's her missing the attention, not you. You have to recognize when your attention is being consumed like a free resource. If she really valued you, she wouldn't risk losing you over comfort. She wouldn't play games. She wouldn't stay emotionally close, but romantically unavailable. Once you start pulling your attention back, you'll see her real intentions. If she disappears completely, you are just a source of validation. But if she suddenly wants to talk more, spend time, or claim you, she was getting too comfortable having you chase without doing any work herself. Don't be the guy who thinks giving more attention will change her mind. It won't. If she wanted your love, she'd show it through her actions, not just her ability to entertain you for a few minutes a day. Pull back, watch closely, and stop feeding energy into a woman who only wants to be seen but never plans to see you back. 2. You're her emotional crutch. You're her emotional crutch. Let's be real. Some women don't want a relationship, but they don't want to face life alone either. That's where you come in, not as a partner, not as a priority, but as an emotional crutch. Someone she can lean on when she's bored, stressed, insecure, or feeling low. She may not be interested in building something with you, but she'll gladly keep you around when life gets too quiet, when things aren't going well with the guy she actually wants, or when she just doesn't want to feel lonely on a Friday night. And the worst part, you're probably available for it because you think it means something. A lot of men end up stuck in this trap. You become the guy she vents to, the one she opens up to emotionally, but then turns cold. The moment you bring up anything deeper, you ask where this is going, and suddenly she's confused, not ready, or not sure what she wants. But until that moment, she had no problem using your emotional availability like a safety net. You feel needed but not wanted. And that's a dangerous place to be. She might say things like, "You're the only one I can talk to," or "You really get me." And yeah, that sounds deep, but ask yourself this: does she treat you like the man she truly desires, or just the man who listens when no one else will? There's a difference between being emotionally connected and being emotionally convenient. And the more you play that role, the more trapped you feel, because on one hand, you think there's a bond. On the other hand, you're not getting anything real back. You start to confuse emotional intimacy with romantic potential. And that's where most men get hurt. You have to look at her actions. Is she emotionally dumping on you, but pulling away when you try to open up? Is she happy to receive support, but distant when it's your turn to lean on someone? If so, you're not building a connection. You're absorbing her emotions for free. And here's the truth: as long as you're that crutch, she doesn't have to do the emotional work herself. She doesn't have to grow. She doesn't have to take responsibility. She knows you'll be there to pick up the pieces, and she takes full advantage of that. Don't let her use your strength as her escape from discomfort. If she's not offering anything real in return, it's time to let go. You're not the therapist. You're not her emotional safety blanket. You're a man, and your presence should come with value, not just convenience. She hates losing control over you. 3. She hates losing control over you. There's a side of attraction. Most men never talk about control. Not in the obvious manipulative way, not shouting or demanding, but in the subtle, emotional power some women feel when they know they have access to you anytime they want. You see, the moment you start pulling away, going quiet, or becoming unavailable, that control starts slipping. And for a lot of women, that's more upsetting than the idea of actually losing you. They might not want to date you. They might not see you as the man they want to commit to. But the moment you stop orbiting around them, something in them panics. Not because they miss you, but because they hate the feeling of no longer having influence over you. Some men feel this deeply, but can't explain it. You go a few days without reaching out, and suddenly she's checking in. You stop giving her all your time, and she starts trying to get a reaction. It's not about love. It's about control slipping through her fingers. Women are very aware of the power dynamic. They know when you're hooked. They can feel when they're the center of your attention. And as long as they know they can get your time, energy, and emotional investment without effort, they're comfortable. But the moment you show signs of moving, on detaching, or not caring anymore, that comfort turns into discomfort. And what makes this even more frustrating is that she may not even realize she's doing it. It's not always calculated, it's emotional. It's about preserving a sense of control of knowing she could still have you if she wanted to. But here's the problem for you. You confuse her checking in with care. You think she must still like me, otherwise she wouldn't text. Or she must still feel something because she watches my stories. No, that's not care. That's control maintenance. What she fears is not the loss of their relationship. It's the loss of the advantage. The loss of knowing she still has a pull on you. And once you stop being predictable, once you start acting like a man who no longer needs her validation, her sense of power takes a hit. And that's why she can't fully walk away. Not because you're the one that got away, but because she's losing her grip on someone who used to orbit her world. That loss of control bruises the ego, and for some women, they'll keep you around, not because they want you, but just to feel in charge again. That's not attraction, that's ego. Survival. Don't let your life be something she uses to feel powerful. The moment you feel her trying to regain control without offering something real, you already know the game and you don't have to play it for. You boost her ego without a commitment. Here's what most guys don't realize: your presence alone can be a form of validation for her. Even if she's not interested in a relationship with you, she still benefits from how you make her feel about herself. Your compliments, your attention, your time. These things tell her she's still desirable, still wanted, still got it. And the wild part, she knows it. She knows you like her. She knows you're emotionally invested. And while she may not want anything serious, she also doesn't want to lose the constant ego boost you give her. This is where a lot of men get stuck. You start thinking, maybe if I keep showing her how amazing she is, she'll finally see me the same way. But in her mind, it's already decided. She likes what you give her, not because she wants to grow something with you, but because it keeps her feeling good about herself. You're basically a walking mirror that reflects her beauty, her charm, her emotional appeal, all without her having to offer anything in return. And the truth is, this dynamic can go on for a long time. You're not in a relationship, but you feel connected. You're not exclusive, but she still expects your attention. You're giving more than she is. But you can't bring yourself to walk away because every now and then, she gives you just enough to keep you hoping. But here's the key. She's feeding off your energy to stay emotionally inflated. You keep her self-esteem high while she gives you nothing that actually fulfills you. And she has no reason to stop because you keep showing up, expecting that one day it'll turn into something more. That's the trap. You're building her up while slowly draining yourself. And she knows it. She may not say it out loud, but she knows she doesn't have to commit to you to keep getting the benefits. You're basically offering full service with no agreement. The longer this goes on, the more you lose touch with your value. You start feeling like you have to prove yourself to her. You start tying your self-worth to whether or not she finally chooses you. And that's exactly where she wants you, chasing, unsure, always trying to win her over. But here's the reality. If she really wanted something real, she wouldn't need this much convincing. She wouldn't let you pour into her day after day without pouring anything back. And she definitely wouldn't sit back and enjoy the ego boost while you slowly kill your own confidence. Stop being the man who props her up while standing on nothing. You deserve more than being someone's emotional charger. Your time, your energy, your attention, it's valuable. Start treating it like it is. She loves the attention, but not you. 5. She loves the attention, but not you. This one stings the most, but it's the truth. A lot of men need to face Some women love the way you make them feel, but they don't actually want you. They love the attention, the compliments, the way you light up when they text you. But when it comes down to choosing, you committing to you, or even respecting your effort, they disappear. You're another man. You're just the one who makes you feel desirable. She might flirt just enough to keep you around. She'll respond to your messages when she's bored. She might even throw in a few compliments or emojis to make you feel like there's a chance. But you'll notice something strange. She never really moves things forward. You're always the one trying toppling something. You're always the one checking in. And whenever you try to make it serious, she backs off because she doesn't want it to be serious. She just wants the attention. There are women whose attention the same way people use a drug. It gives them a temporary high. It fills a void. It reminds them they're still wanted. And once they've had enough, they pull back. No explanation. No guilt, just distance. And you're left confused, wondering what changed, but nothing changed. That was the plan, the whole time. Let's say she posts a selfie, and you're the first to comment or react with fire emojis. She doesn't even reply. She just smiles to herself, knowing she still got you on the hook. That validation, that's all she needed. Not your conversation, not your company, just the digital proof that someone still finds her attractive. You keep trying to connect, but she's never truly present. You feel like you're putting in work for a reward that never comes. That's because it's never been about connection. It's been about control through attention. The moment you stop giving it, she notices. She might even come back around, just to see if the tap still works. And if you give in, the cycle starts. Again, you become the man who gives while she takes. She keeps you just interested enough to stay, but not close enough to matter. It's emotional baiting, and the only way to break the pattern is to stop giving her what she didn't earn. Attention is powerful, especially when it's coming from a man who's focused, disciplined, and rare. Don't throw it at someone who only values the feeling. It gives her not the man it comes from. If she loves the attention but doesn't show you respect, desire, or commitment, she's not confused, she's comfortable, and you're feeding that comfort at your own, your energy still benefits expense. 6. Your energy still benefits. Here's something men often overlook. You don't have to be her man for her to benefit from your presence. Your energy alone, your focus, your encouragement, your emotional availability. It gives her a boost, even when she's not willing to give anything back. It's not about love. It's not even about a relationship. It's about what you bring into her life. You might be motivating her without realizing it. The way you talk to her, how you listen when she vents, how you show up when she needs reassurance. It's like fuel for her self-worth. And the wild part, she might not want you romantically at all. But she'll still hold on to you because that energy is valuable. There are women out there who aren't looking for love. They're looking for support systems. And if you're the type of guy who's grounded, focused, emotionally mature, she'll draw from that. Your masculine energy makes her feel safe, seen, even inspired, but that doesn't mean she plans on choosing you. It just means you're convenient, you're easy to lean on. You help her stay emotionally balanced without her ever having to offer anything back. You'll notice this when she only reaches out during chaos or when her energy shifts. The moment you talk about your own needs, she gets distant, avoids vulnerability, or quickly changes the subject because she's not here for you. She's here for how you make her feel. And that's the dangerous part. You end up pouring into someone who's just holding the cup, not drinking from it, not appreciating it, just keeping it close in case she needs another sip. She benefits from the attention, the affection and the emotional consistency you offer. You make her feel like she still matters, like someone's still chasing her, like she still has power. But she's not investing in you. She's not building anything. She's just absorbing your presence to keep her emotional world steady. It's like emotional freeloading. And it's subtle, because it doesn't always look toxic. The surface. She might be kind. She might be friendly. She might even thank you. But deep down, she knows she's not in this for you. She's in this for the way you help her feel better about herself. And if you ever try to step back, she'll feel the shift. That energy withdrawal will hit her, not because she lost love, but because she lost access to something that benefited her without any real cost. That's why she won't fully let go, not because she wants you, but because she doesn't want to lose the peace, validation, or confidence that your presence gives her. And as long as you don't recognize that she'll keep benefiting while you keep waiting for something real. 7. Letting you go means she letting you go. Means she loses the game, loses the game. Here's the hardest truth you need to hear. She's not invested in you, but she's invested in the power she has over you. And the moment you wake up, the moment you realize you're more than just her emotional crutch, she loses, because the game she's been playing has always been about control, not love. So, what happens when you stop playing? When you stop chasing, stop giving, stop letting her have the upper hand? That's when she starts to lose the attention, the validation, the emotional comfort. You stop offering it and she feels that loss. And that's where the real panic kicks in. 'Cause for her, it's not about you. It's about her ego, her pride, and her need to feel like she's always the one who holds the cards. Here's where the criticism comes in. Too many men allow this to happen. They let themselves get wrapped up in this cycle of emotional inconsistency. They allow themselves to be the backup, the option, the guy who gets crumbs. They act like the game is fair, like it's normal to keep giving when you're not getting anything in return. It's not normal. It's unhealthy. And you need to wake up. If you're caught up in this cycle, it's time to stop making excuses for her behavior. Don't buy into the idea that she's just confused or going through something. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's keeping you around because she likes the power. She likes knowing that as long as you're emotionally invested, she's in control. And the moment you stop being that easy fallback, she loses. But here's the advice you hold. All the cards. The moment you stop chasing, stop giving her the emotional energy, and start focusing on yourself, you take control back. And that's when she starts questioning her own behavior. She'll try to reel you in. She'll try to get your attention again, but don't fall for it. You've got to see through the manipulation. This isn't about love. This is about someone who's playing a game with your emotions. And when you stop playing, that game's over. Don't let yourself be the pawn anymore. Wake up. Stop being the one who's always, they're always available. Always eager. Please. She needs to see that you're not just an option. You're a man with purpose, with a life outside of her. And when she sees that, that's when she realizes she's lost. Not because you've moved on, but because you've stopped letting her control the conclusion game. Here's the thing. If you're letting a woman play games with you, whether you realize it or not, it's not her fault. It's your fault. Yes, you heard that, right. You're the one allowing it, staying in the cycle, giving away your time and energy with no real return. And deep down, you know you're better than that. But until you decide to break free and stop letting her control the narrative, you'll always be caught in this loop. The choice is yours. It's time to stop pretending. You're fine with being kept as an option. Someone's emotional crutch. You deserve more than that. You deserve someone who's fully invested in you, not just someone who's interested in how much attention she can extract from you, while offering nothing in return. So wake up. Take control back. If you want real love, real connection, and someone who truly values you, stop letting her keep you in a game you'll never win. Comment below and let me know your experiences with women who've kept you in their orbit without offering anything real. I'll personally reach out to connect and hear your story. It's time to break the cycle. Don't let another woman steal your energy. Let's talk about how to fix that and move forward stronger than ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.